The Punisher. There's something carnal about playing the vigilante role. The lone wolf out to bring those who wronged him to their knees. And if you're familiar with the Marvel comic character, then you'll enjoy this game even more. Capcom has always done a great job with its beat-em-up series, and this game is absolutely no different. Hardware-wise, Capcom used the CPS-1 arcade system board and the Q-Sound algorithm to simulate 3D positional sound, and the animators did a very nice job on preserving the Punisher and his in-game partner Nick Fury's comic book look and feel without overdoing it. The Punisher and Fury have lots of visually satisfying attack moves. Even the basic punch just feels good to watch as your fist lands in someone's face really squarely. There are many breakable objects around that reveal bonuses, health power-ups, and weapons. Not to mention, the breakable object itself might be a usable weapon as well. And speaking of weapons, the Punisher just wouldn't feel authentic without some firepower, and Capcom generously litters the game with usable pistols, machine guns, grenades, flamethrowers, bats, swords, axes, and hammers, and also rewards you with red blood, which is something that was a little uncommon back in those days. Just some games opted to do that. Each level ends with a boss from the Marvel Punisher universe that you have to defeat on your way to the Kingpin himself. Kingpin. The music is usually up-tempo, but never distracting from the gameplay sounds. And there aren't really any stunning backgrounds or visual effects to wow you, but don't get me wrong, that does not detract from the fun of the game. A year later, in 1994, Capcom turned to game designers Sculptured Software to make a home version for the Sega Genesis Mega Drive. Now, the graphics and the sound, unfortunately, were ratcheted down due to hardware limitations, as were many of the breakable items. So it really doesn't live up to its arcade counterpart, but it's a decent beat-em-up for the console. Overall, Capcom's The Punisher doesn't break any new ground, but it is a very enjoyable and satisfying game nonetheless. I totally enjoy this game, and I think you will too.